This week I celebrated two big accomplishments. The first one is 15 years as a real estate sales representative. And ironically, I'm celebrating my 15th year of business and of service in a country which I am now starting to serve, Italy. And I never would have imagined 15 years ago that my journey and my travels in this wonderful world of real estate would have ever taken me here. And so the celebration of this particular milestone is particularly important and special for me because it's actually in the realization of one of my dreams, of which I have many. The second thing, it comes from my dream book. Many of you have already been exposed to this magical book that I created many, many years ago. And my dream book is a book of 50 things that I want to do before I die. And every time I accomplish one of them, I rip out the page and I put it in the back of my book. So I have a book of all of my dreams and all of my dreams fulfilled. And what I accomplished this week is my dream to look into the crater of a volcano. I traveled up to the top of Mount Etna on Sunday. I have evidence. This is a lava rock. So another great celebration. Every time I rip out one of those pages out of my dream book, it's definitely something to celebrate. And when you think of celebrations, you normally think of big life moments like 15 years of service or ripping out an incredible page out of your dream book. But we fail to celebrate in life all of our triumphs. And, a pound lost, a dollar saved, a new personal best. All accomplishments, big or small, are important, and they're important to your success, and they deserve to be acknowledged. Practicing the habit of celebrating success can help you show up better in your business, in your life, in general, with your family, with your friends, in your relationships. And there are some real positive benefits to practicing the habit of celebrating small triumphs. One of the things that it does is it sets your mindset. So if you celebrate what you want more of, then it leads to more of what you want. So it's kind of a give and take thing. When you celebrate those things and keeping track of what you have to do normally we keep track of what we have to do and we have this endless to-do list, and it feels like it almost puts you in a negative mindset because you have all of these things still to conquer. But when you celebrate the small goals, it instills instant happiness in you. So it really gets your mindset strong and positive and straight. Another thing is it increases your motivation. When you acknowledge success by crossing off those things off your list that you've done, it fuels the motivation to keep pushing forward and doing more of those things. The more you know yourself as someone who can accomplish great things, the more great things you accomplish. Also, too, when you accomplish things, there's a level of continuous learning. You reflect on what you had to do to succeed. It is a great practice because when you notice, what you did wrong or where you could adjust or maybe how you can do things a little bit differently, even inside of the successes, you sometimes can find ways to do things more effectively or to do things more powerfully or with a little bit less ease. With every single obstacle that's before you, you should take time to reflect because they are learning experiences. They say when you lose, don't lose the lesson. But when you win, there's also lessons in that too. Lessons that teach you more about who you are, more about how powerful you are and where your power lies. So I think of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's one of the best basketball players in the world, probably undisputably. And what he does is in his off season is he reviews videos of himself playing basketball so he can look for what's missing in his game, the presence of which would make a difference. Here's the best basketball player in the world, still looking for inside of his victories those things that he can improve or he can adjust to give himself a little bit more of an edge, a competitive edge or a competitive advantage. The most beautiful thing I think about accomplishing your goals and celebrating, especially your accomplishments, is you inspire others. I really, really am present to that right now because everything that I'm doing right now and I'm documenting and sharing with people is not to brag. It's because I want people to know I'm here in the fulfillment of a dream. Inside of the fulfillment of a dream, I'm even fulfilling more dreams. And I hope to impress upon people, and I hope to inspire people that if I can do it, you can do it. I mean, I keep saying this. I'm the daughter of a seamstress and a taper. I wasn't born into greatness, and greatness wasn't necessarily intended for me by nature of my surroundings. Maybe it was inherently intended. Maybe that's what the universe wanted. We talked about the universe last week. I feel certainly that it is. So in my actions and in what I'm up to, I really hope to inspire other people and let them know that, you know, push forward and go for what you want. I'm getting tons of messages and acknowledgement from people, some people that I don't even know, that are sharing with me the amazing things that they're accomplishing just because they're seeing that I'm accomplishing them, and it's pushing and moving them forward. So that's amazing. So inspiring others definitely for me is one of the most amazing benefits to practicing the habit of celebrating successes. Finally, boosting your confidence for sure. I mean, when you know yourself as someone that you say chair and a chair lands in front of you, that's something that makes you feel better. It's something that makes you want to keep going and, you know, even create more things. When I first created my dream book, I remember it started off with a list. I was asked to prepare a list of 50 things I wanted to do before I died. And I think I came up with 14 the first time, also because of my limiting beliefs, you know, the things, my fears, all those obstacles that stop us from creating amazing dreams and amazing visions and goals for ourselves in our life. And in my Future by Design workshop, which is coming up very soon, this is exactly what we talk about. But I remember when I created these things, I didn't think necessarily that I could accomplish a lot of them. There are things in here that are, you know, almost shy of miraculous, but I actually feel like they're attainable, they're doable. And it really is an inspiration to me, to know me as someone that can say something and set a goal and know that it's actually within my reach. So I really hope that you will, you know, take a moment today to celebrate your accomplishments, little ones. You know, like I said, a pound lost in the pursuit of losing a whole bunch of weight is something to celebrate. That's a very real example. $1 saved in the pursuit of saving for a vacation or something that you want to buy. Celebrating your accomplishments means celebrating you. And that's what I'm really present to right now, is everything that I've accomplished, so much more that I still have to accomplish, but celebrating myself, who I am, what I've come up to so far in my life. And I hope you'll do the same too. Signing off from Sicily, and we'll see you soon.